Hey, what is going on, guys? This is MrJewskii here, and today we are playing Domination on Mission. I really wanted to post this gameplay up because I went on a really monster kill streak, and my final score ended up to be around 85 and 2, which I thought was pretty damn sexy, and with a whopping also to add 23 assists, which could have put me well over the 100 kill mark. So I hope you guys enjoy this gameplay as I talk about the Xbox versus PS3 controversial topic, which one is better depending on what kind of games do you like. So I'll be talking about topics from controllers all the way to cost and to game titles, which ones might be better. So let's just quickly get right into my first topic, which is the controller. Now the controller plays a very big part in the console itself, because as soon as you turn on your PS3 or your Xbox 360, you need a controller to boot it up, obviously. So controllers, they do have a different feel to them, so I'm just gonna quickly run down some of the specs of each controller. Now let's start off quickly with the Xbox controller. Now the Xbox controller has one analog stick in the top left corner and one in the bottom right, as opposed to the PS3, which are both in the bottom middle of the controller. So obviously that's a big difference, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now the Xbox 360 controller, since it's a bit more bulkier and it's a bit more I would say durable, I'm saying it is better as opposed to the PS3. Now I'm gonna tell you why. It's because since the PS3 controller, it's a bit more, as you move your thumbsticks and it does get a bit more flimsy and it does get a bit more loose. So this lets you, like, say you're playing online and there's a guy coming up right behind you, and he takes a shot at you, but you quickly want to react, and so that with loose controllers, it quickly lets you move your analog stick more freely. And I think since it's a bit more lighter, it feels more better in your hands than an Xbox 360 controller. But there is one downside. Now the PS3 controller does come with is a lot more, since it is more lighter. This makes it a lot more easier to break, and especially when it comes to the analog sticks. Now the analog sticks for my PS3, I have switched out around 5 or 6 over the past 3 years, and it's really gets me really annoyed sometimes, and it's really a really big thing, because each controller costs me around 55 bucks. Obviously if you buy it on eBay or something, it costs you like 40 or even 30 bucks, depends how you buy it. It's annoying, and you constantly need to go through new controllers, as opposed to the Xbox 360 controller, which is a lot more durable. And I think because it's a bit more bulkier and it's not wireless, I think that's what makes it a lot more stronger. And I think Xbox 360 controllers are a lot better. So obviously the wireless versus wired or batteries, you need to install batteries. That issue does come into play. And if you really want a wireless controller, Xbox, I believe, has them, but you need batteries. Obviously the PS3, you do not need that. You just need a nice little mini B connector, which I think is very nice, because you don't have to keep on going to the store, say you run out of batteries, and you can't really play anymore. So the PS3 controller is good on the wireless side, but it is very flimsy. And it does break often, as I've just told you, according to my experience. It might not be the same for you, but from my experience, I went through around 6 controllers. So yep, so controllers wise, I think Xbox 360 is going to be better. So let's just quickly get onto my second topic, which is the hardware and specifications of each model. Now the Xbox 360 comes with a 4 GB hard drive and all that HDMI stuff and the built-in Wi-Fi. Now before, they didn't even have Wi-Fi around 5-6 years ago, but now they have Wi-Fi input and HDMI. And the PS3 comes with 160 GB and does cost a bit more at $250, and Xbox does cost $200. Now specifications, it's not really that much different. The only really big difference is that there is now a Blu-ray player in the PlayStation 3. Now Xbox 360 does not support that. It does have HD, like if you want to play a video, I think it comes in 720p if you want to watch a movie. But PS3 does come in the full supported 1080p with the Blu-ray, and Blu-ray I think looks really crisp and really crystal clear when it comes to watching your movies if you want to do other than gaming. But gaming wise, it's still, I would say the graphics, someone says PS3 is just a slight better than Xbox 360. Everyone can argue it. For me, it just looks the same fucking thing. I don't see a big difference. So PlayStation, I mean, with the, I guess it does have more memory, so I guess it would be it does have a little bit more edge to it. So that's why I'm giving this one to the PS3. Now next, let us talk about titles. Now there, the PlayStation and Xbox 360, they have their own separate titles, such as the God of War series and the Drake's Uncharted series for the PlayStation, and Gears of War and Halo for the Xbox 360. Now it depends if you want to play online or if you want to, just play the game for yourself. If you're really having a tough time choosing between those two, I mean, most of it is going to be through the online versions, but if you just want to play just the game, I think I really like, personally, I'm more allured to the Xbox, because Halo is awesome. I've played Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST. I haven't played Reach because I currently do not own a Xbox 360, but I have played it at a friend's house a few times. So, and I think Halo and Gears of War just looks plain sick and crazy, and I really love the titles, but everyone has their own opinion. Obviously, I love God of War as well, so God of War is really cool. And so titles wise, I'd say this one also goes to Xbox 360. So, and but everyone has their own opinions, and everyone has their own like and feel to different types of titles. So that's why I'm not giving my choice of which one is better. I'm just telling which ones, well, what both of them have, and which one might be better according to your own preferences. So next, let's talk about the online versions. Now, online, Xbox does come at a price. It comes at $60 a year, which, if you do the math, only comes out around $5 a month, which is, I would say, not that really bad. I think that's perfectly fine and perfectly normal. If you want to pay for online, I think it's a very good deal, because the Xbox Live versions are, I think, a lot better. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because the dashboard is a lot more easier to maneuver, and everything is just so simple and it's so user friendly that a lot of people are more allured by the Xbox 360 dashboard, and it really does help out a lot, and it does make that little bit difference that most people are looking for. So obviously the PS3 is free, which is the online is free, so that really got me into buying it. Oh, it's free, I don't have to pay monthly, I don't have to beg, especially if you're young. I don't have to beg my parents to buy me a $60 card, yada 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 yada. This shit happens, so you don't have to ever worry about that. So I think that's a really big issue. But if you are comparing both online versions, I'm not talking about the cost. The Xbox Live will take the cake on this one. It's a lot more easier to use, and I think it's just a lot more user friendly, and that's why it's been getting a lot more better reviews, and that's why people really like it. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about the cost, as I've just mentioned. Now, the cost of the PS3 currently at 2012, like it's summer 2012, I guess, fall 2012 costs only $250. But the Xbox 360 costs at a nice little low price of $200. And this is actually very cool, especially because now it used to range from $600 around 5 years ago when it just came out, and then just went down to $500, then $300, and now currently at the price of $250. So, but you don't get a lot of memory with the Xbox as opposed to the PS3, so you really have to think about that. So I think I'd say Xbox takes the cake, but it's always up to you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little commentary that I just put up for Xbox versus PS3. If this video helped you out just a little bit, you could please click that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.